Hi everyone. Thank you to my families that were able to make it to curriculum tonight. If you were not able to make it, we miss you, but I'm making this short video going through the PowerPoint just so that you are aware. Here is our instructional day schedule. I'm not going to take the time to go through every piece. Please note that our recess time has changed from directly after lunch until after specials now. Content is integrated through reading and writing fundamentals, so that's why there is no time associated with that subject. Just so that you're aware, we do follow a mission at Castle Hayne, that Castle Hayne Hurricanes work together to achieve success by applying their storm skills. Our storm skills are we are going to spread kindness, take responsibility, own our learning and actions, respect everyone, and maintain safety. If you click on this red storm link here, it will take you to our school-wide matrix showing what expectations are expected for your child at each part of our day and in each setting in our school. This PowerPoint will also be linked in the email that this video is linked in. So please just refer to this and so that you're able to click on the links. Second grade reading curriculum, we follow a curriculum called Reading Fundamentals. Reading Fundamentals is a curriculum developed by a company called Schoolwide, and it does hit all of our standards through the North Carolina Standard Course of Study. We cover 3 or 4 main units: launching, fiction, nonfiction, and poetry. Launching is just where students learn the expectations for reading during the year, and they also just learn about various ways that people become strong readers. Fiction students talk about story elements through reading realistic fiction, fantasy, and fairy tales. They think about character traits, ask and answer questions, and make personal connections. Our nonfiction unit, students are thinking about text features, identifying the main idea and supporting details, and using context clues to understand unknown words and deepen their understanding. In our poetry unit, students are going to understand the organization of the basic features of poetry. Students will analyze a poem and they will think about literary elements, including figurative language, and also talk about rhyme and rhythm and patterns in poetry. These are just baseline units for us. Us as second grade teachers are going to work together this year to make sure that your students get everything that they need and that their standards are being integrated through these units, but also in our own supplemental material that will ensure that your child is ready for third grade next year. Writing Fundamentals is also developed by the company Schoolwide. Writing Fundamentals also follows 4 main units: how writers work, personal narrative, nonfiction, and letter writing. How writers work is very similar to the launching unit of reading, which is where students will learn about what makes a good writer and what makes a writer really understand how to include details and make a story that is legible and makes sense for the reader. A personal narrative is where a student will draw on their own personal experiences and write that in text. Nonfiction, students will use the internet to research a particular topic and translate those facts into a writing piece. And then finally, students will write an opinion or argumentative letter, and they will write their opinion discussing the reasons why they support that argument. Students also have a writing portfolio in their cumulative folder located in the front office that follows them from kindergarten to 5th grade. This year, students are learning foundations. Last year, our school and our county adopted foundations as our phonics curriculum. Students are getting 45 minutes of intentional phonics instruction each day where they're learning to isolate phonemes and hear sounds within words. We're also looking at trick words and understanding basic letter formation for print. Students, this is such a big part of our day for students, as it really is helping increase the fluency of their reading and helping them become stronger readers through understanding sounds and understanding blends and different parts of the words. This is a great tool for you to use in supporting our foundation units. This PowerPoint again will be linked into this email so that you can click on these links. But these are home support activities that you can do that will support your child in what they're learning in Foundations. I'm also going to start to include in my weekly email on Sunday the link to the appropriate unit that we're working on for you to be able to work on at home. These are printable activities. If you do not have access to a printer and would like me to print them for you, please reach out via email and I would be more than happy to print the home supports for each unit that we're working on and send that home in your child's folder. For math this year, we're using Eureka Squared. Last year, our county adopted Eureka 1, which was the first edition of the math curriculum, and this year they adopted Eureka Squared. So Eureka Squared covers all of the standard course of study for students. It's broken into 6 modules. We're currently in the middle of Module 1, which covers place value concepts through measurement and data, place value, counting, and comparing within 1,000. We'll be moving to Module 2 here shortly in a couple of months, where students will be working on addition and subtraction within 200. And then moving to Module 3, shapes and time with fraction concepts. Module 4, addition and subtraction within 1,000, and Module 5, money, data, and customary measurement. That will be linking us back to Module 1, where students will have like a rope review of that measurement concept. And then finally, Module 6, multiplication and division foundations. Students will not be working on their facts at this point. That's a 3rd grade standard, but they will understand the basic concepts and ideas of multiplication and division through repeated addition and repeated subtraction. Our science and social studies curriculum is integrated through our reading curriculum. So in science, students this year will work on sound, life cycles, weather, and matter. Our life cycles unit does include the life cycle of a chicken, where students will get to incubate chicks in the classroom in an incubator and see chicks hatch. Social studies, we are using a curriculum called Social Studies Weekly. It's a newspaper-based curriculum where students are reading articles about civics and government, geography, economics, and history. If you have any questions about this presentation or any of the curriculum that 2nd grade teaches, please feel free to let me know. Again, this presentation is linked in the email so that you can click on any links that there may have been provided within the PowerPoint. And if you need any additional resources to ensure your child's success, please let me know.